Hi guys, so today we are going to be talking about market structure, and this is a concept that has been talked by a lot of people. And today we are going to be talking just how market structure can help you in making decision, because market structure is the backbone of trading. So one thing is that I learned is this is what was taught to me. I hope you can see. Sorry, let me repeat again. Yeah, so this is what, at this point, this market is going up, right? We can all see that the market is forming higher high, higher low, 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 higher high, right? So this is an uptrend. At this point, this market is forming a lower high, lower, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, right? So at this point, we are coming down. If you were to draw a line here, at this point, we are coming down, right? At this point, we are going up. At this point, we are going up, right? So this, we call it an uptrend. This one, we call it a downtrend. So that is what market structure is. So how is this relevant to us? How do we take trades when we have a market that is going up, and how do we take trades when the market is going down? So there are people who use SMC and there are people who use support and resistance. Most people that I know, both the support and resistance and the SMC traders are profitable. Reason why is because it's about the concept that they are applying. So one thing is there is a break of structure here. So we are going to first talk about SMC, and then we are going to talk about the support and resistance. So at this point, when we have this break, they are looking for an OB at this point, where the market will retrace to, and then we pump right. At this point, we formed a higher high. So they are waiting for the market to come at this point to continue buying. At this other point, they're still need for the market to come. They buy at an OB or at a fair value gap. The same way we had a break of structure here. They are waiting for the market to come back to the OB so that they can buy. Right? Are we together up to there? So at this point, they want a break of structure. They want a retest of the OB and then continuation or fair value gap. Here we can have an OB and then we have a fair value gap. It taps the fair value gap and we go. So that is what they are looking for, this area, which are also discounted areas to buy at. Let's now delete this. At this point, we had a break of structure, the same case. We had a break of structure, so they are waiting for the market at the OB or at an FVG area. And we can have an OB and FVG. It taps the OB while completing FVG and we drop. So the same case. Sometimes, okay, the market comes back, OB or fair value gap, and then we drop. You can see somewhere here. So it will tap to either a fair value gap or OB, and then we come down. So that's what that's the difference between that is the SMC trader. So what does the support and resistance trader do? So for SNL, this is what they do. And I'm going to show you a trick later. A minute. I'm going to show you a trick later of what for me as I use support and resistance, and I'm going to guide you on how to use it, because a lot of people doubt about retest. So you see this area, sorry, we have this this is an area of resistance, right? We break, it becomes support. So we want the market to retest this zone and we go right. Okay, we have this support, this resistance, sorry. We break, right? We break it. So we are waiting for a retest and continuation. Same as this. We break. We are waiting for a retest and continuation. For this one, we break. Sorry, I was not filming well. We are waiting for a retest and continuation. So that's how support and resistance traders trade. Minute, let me delete these ones. Okay, let me delete them. I hope we will have more time to finish this. So here we broke this support, it became resistance. We want it to be retested, we continue down, the same case. We have this support, we break down, retest, and then we fall down. We continue going down, not we fall down, we continue going down. This is also a support zone. We break out, it becomes a resistance, a retest of resistance, we go down. I don't think I filmed that right. So this was our support, right? So when the market came here, we broke the support, we retested the support, and then we continue. We broke the support, we retested, we continue going down. We broke the support, this support, we broke down, we retested, and we continue going down. So when we are going up, the resistance turns to support. The resistance turns into support. When we are coming down, the support turns into the resistance. So we are waiting for the support to be retested. We continue down, retest the support, retest the support. That is what we are expecting when we are coming down. So there is no point there. We are not looking at when we are coming down. We are waiting for support to become resistance. When we are going up, we want the resistance to turn into support, because when we break the resistance, it becomes support. So we are expecting the market to pull back to our support and retest, and we continue to act as a support. So that is it. I think we can continue now to the market. This is what is currently happening. This is our zone, which was our support. So you see the way this market came to our support zone, and we had a sell-off, right? Now this support currently has been broken, which we do not expect it to be broken. We want the market not to close above this area. This is our box. We want the market to play around this area but not close above it. Hope we are okay with that. Remove drawing. So when we are coming here, we formed a support, we pulled back. So this support needs to act as resistance. So this was our support zone, which acted as resistance, and we fell. So this is my secret. Most people say, I don't know. Sometimes I try this support and resistance thing and it does not work. How do I know that that resistance is okay? So one thing is we have this resistance, right? This resistance. The best way to draw this resistance is to draw. You see where we have, don't know if I'll be able to draw well. This one is a thin one, but I hope you will understand. So if we are drawing the resistance, this is what I want you to draw. You see from this point, I apologize that my candles are not symmetrical. So you see the way from this point to this wick. And this is a bullish candle. Let's do everything right so that if anybody... So this is how you draw your support. This is how you draw your resistance. Sorry, this is how you draw your resistance. So at this point, this is the this is the resistance. We have a bearish candle and a bullish candle and a bearish candle. So this one will be your resistance, right? At this point, you have a bearish candle and a bullish candle, right? You draw from here to the wick. You draw like this. You see, how will you tell like your support has become now resistance and it's being retested and it's okay to sell? You see this zone, we broke out of this zone. Sorry, we broke out of this zone. We retested, right? At the retest, this week we did not have a candle close here. So that, we did not have, at the retest of this support, we did not have a candle close here. We wicked through, but we did not cross. So this is a support turned resistance, and it has been retested, and you continue to sell. So at this point, we have what? We have a red candle and a green candle. This is where they are. So where is our support? This is our support. So when you're coming down, what you are focusing in is support, and then the support to turn to resistance. You see, we broke out. So when we come to retest, you see our retest, we do not have a candle closing above this point. So this should be our stop loss. A candle close above that point you should be exiting that market. So at this point, we have a break. We have a retest, which is a good retest, and then we sell. So your stop loss should be around this point. Higher. So here we have another support. We said we make sure all the wicks are fully covered. We don't only cover one wick. We make sure that all the wicks are fully covered. You see, a retest, and then you would sell. So that's how support and resistance are drawn, and that is how you can use the market structure. You see, at this point, we did not retest. We have this one. For me, I want a bearish and a bullish candle to form well, and that is where my area is. that is my resistance. The reasons we break out, we retest, and then we go. We have this one is a support, right? When we break down a support, if that market is bearish, it's supposed to melt. So we have this one acting as a support. This is the last support we broke. If we are bearish, we should continue. The support turns to a resistance and we continue coming down, right? So at this point, we have this support that turned into resistance, and we touched that and we fell. So at this point, when we were coming down, we have another support. If we are bearish, we should, our support turns to, this one was not a good one because we had a candle close above this point, so don't take it. If there is a candle close above our zone, don't take it, please. I think now you understand what we mean. We have this area. This became our support that was broken out of, and it became resistance, but we see the market was playing around it, so that's not a healthy one. I think now you know what I mean. We have this zone becoming our, we have said all the wicks to be fully, the wicks to be fully covered. We have a break, we have a retest, and we continue. So that's it.